what's up everybody, this is Pratibha and today I will be talking about the best phones that you should get under 25,000 rupees and the ones you should avoid so that you don't make a wrong choice on the wrong device. So first, let me talk about the phones that you should avoid in 2025, and I would say Motorola's phones like H50 Neo and H50 Fusion are a bit outdated in today's time. Now don't get me wrong, these aren't bad phones exactly. They have good AMOLED screens, IP68 rating and decent performance, but they aren't the best at anything. I also think that you should avoid the Lava Agni 3. I did not make a video about this phone simply because in my experience, I found its cameras to be super inconsistent. And unless you get good discounts on phones like the Nord CE4, the iQOO Z9s Pro or the Vivo T3 Pro, it's better to avoid these as well in 2025. Honestly, you can get much better phones under 25,000 these days because most phones that were previously available for 30 or 35,000 rupees are now available at a discounted price. And the first phone that comes to my mind is the Poco F6. If gaming is your main priority, there is no better choice for you than this phone. The Poco F6 is currently available for 25,000 rupees, which means it is the cheapest phone to feature the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3 chip, which is only a slightly downgraded version of last year's flagship Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. That combined with the fast LPDDR5X memory, UFS 4.0 storage and a large liquid cooling system will give you fast performance and incredible gaming results. I retested games on this phone recently and I was comfortably getting around 58 FPS on average on Genshin Impact at high graphics settings and a near 120 FPS on PUBG as well, which is incredible. The Poco F6 also stays fairly cool and it only ever hit like 44 degrees Celsius after 30 minutes into Genshin Impact. And being a performance-centric phone, I love how other features of the Poco F6 aren't compromised either, like its display. It is one of the only phones in this list to have Dolby Vision support in Netflix and you get excellent colors here. It has super slim bezels, a high-frequency PWM dimming to take care of your eyes, and a super fast 480 Hz touch sampling rate for gaming. However, there are a few compromises here to meet the price point, like the design is quite dull and the cameras are strictly average, and honestly I don't find the HyperOS experience that refined or clean either. So if you want the best software experience phone under 25,000 rupees, Nothing is currently offering the 2A Plus at a discounted rate. You can also get a few Samsung phones with good software at this price point, but to be honest, Samsung's mid-range devices are sort of overpriced and their choice of chipset really sucks. But with the Nothing Phone 2A Plus, we get a much faster processor, faster charging speed and a decent camera experience. And Nothing OS for me is easily one of my favorite Android skins. With every new version, Nothing has somehow managed to make it even better and even more fun to use. Nothing is also releasing the Nothing OS 3.0 on this guy very soon, which brings some major redesign across the entire system, and it also introduces Nothing's own gallery app. If you're not aware, the new gallery app fixes one of the biggest issues with Nothing phones. It reduces the time to process photos. I'm also quite happy with the battery life, its display, speakers and haptics. So yeah, the Nothing Phone 2A Plus is one of the good phones under 25,000 rupees that ticks a lot of boxes. Another phone I think that ticks a lot of boxes is Redmi's Note 13 Pro Plus. I know Redmi's new Note 14 series has launched already, but I think last year's Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is a better option since you can get one for as low as 24,000 rupees. Like the Poco F6, you get a great display here with Dolby Vision support, Gorilla Glass Victus protection and a fast in-display fingerprint sensor. The design is nice and ergonomic with curved sides, and not to forget, you also get IP68 rating here. And although its Dimensity 7200 Ultra chip isn't exactly a gaming beast, I don't have that many complaints with its day-to-day performance actually. It can play popular games just fine, and over time it has not slowed down as well. Likewise, this is also the fastest charging phone on my list with a monstrous 120-watt charger, finishing the job in around 20 minutes only. The cameras on the Note 13 Pro Plus aren't too bad either. In fact, you could say that the cameras here are better than the likes of the Poco F6 and the Nothing Phone 2A Plus. You don't get a telephoto lens here, but the 200 megapixel sensor does a good job during daytime and night as well. Plus, you get 4x lossless zoom option too. Okay, so which is the best camera phone under 25,000 rupees then? Luckily, I have two options for you, the Realme 12 Pro Plus and the Honor 200. Okay, let's talk about Realme first. And I know the Realme 13 Pro Plus series is a running model, but if you check the specs, both phones are very similar except one thing. You will get one less year of updates on the Realme 12 Pro Plus, and that's basically it. So why pay extra, right? Overall, the Realme 12 Pro Plus has fantastic cameras for the price. Its primary lens produces sharp, vivid pictures, and it also has a periscope 3x zoom lens that can give you nice portraits and zoom photos. The Realme 12 Pro Plus also has a nice slim curved design with a leather bag, which looks fantastic. Okay, so the next phone that I would totally recommend for photography enthusiasts is the Honor 200. This one is currently not available under 25,000 rupees, but time and again you can get it for 25,000. Like the Realme 13 Pro Plus, this phone also has excellent camera performance. It does not have a periscope lens, but its 2.5x telephoto lens can give you equally good portraits. The best thing about its cameras is the contrasty, sort of artistic color tuning as well as the hardcore filters. Everyone at our office loves the black and white filter. Likewise, the Honor 200 also shoots much better, steadier videos than the Realme 12 Pro Plus. So if the best camera phone is what you're looking for in this very price range, this is the one to get. It also has a more powerful Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 processor, a brighter screen with all the display certification you could think of, a bigger 5200 mAh battery, and faster 100-watt charging. The only thing that kind of sucks about the Honor 200 is that you need to buy a charger separately, which costs an additional 3,000 rupees. Also, I have to give a special mention to the Realme GT60, which is available for around 26,000 rupees. First of all, the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 processor here is top-notch, almost as good as the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3. And then this phone has one of the best displays and vibration for its price, along with a large 5500 mAh battery, 120-watt charging, and decent cameras. It's been some time that this phone has launched and it's been quite well received, so it definitely deserves to be on this list. So guys, these are my top 5 picks for the best phones under 25,000 rupees right now. I know I mostly went with older phones, but considering the price they are available in right now, I just couldn't make room for the newer launches. And you may have also noticed that not one Samsung phone made it on my list this time, since there aren't many interesting Samsung phones in this segment these days. But if you really want to buy a Samsung phone, then I would suggest going with last year's Galaxy A34 instead of something like the Galaxy M55 or the Galaxy F55. So everyone, that's all from me today. If you like this video, do consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification icon as well. Saying this, I'm Pratima Adhikari and I will see you next time.